He was once the world's greatest villain. Then he became a dad. Then he saved the world twice. So what do you do for an encore? Apparently, you have a baby, get a new neighbor, and accidentally unleash the most dangerous villain you've ever crossed, all at the same time. This is Despicable Me 4, and it's wilder than you remember. Gru has come a long way. Once a man who stole the moon, now he's carpooling to school, packing lunches. He works for the Anti-Villain League, the AVL, hunting down the very kind of chaos he used to create. Life is almost normal. He and Lucy have 3 adopted daughters, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, plus a brand new baby boy named Gru Jr. And Gru Jr., from the very first second of his life, absolutely cannot stand his father. The kid looks at Gru like he's the villain in his story. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is about to walk back into Gru's life with a grudge, a superpower, and absolutely nothing to lose. His name is Maxime Le Mal, and if you went to school with someone like Maxime, you already know exactly the kind of damage he's capable of. Gru and Maxime have history. Now Maxime is out of prison.
I know where you live, so you better sleep with one eye open.
Free, dangerous, and obsessed with one thing, making Gru suffer. The AVL doesn't hesitate. They pull Gru, Lucy, and the entire family out of their home immediately and set them up in a new location under witness protection. New house, new neighborhood, new identities.
New identities? Is that really necessary?
It's not up for debate.
Gru becomes an average, unremarkable man with an average, unremarkable life. He hates every second of it. The new house is fine. The neighbors are a lot. The Perkins family next door is everything Gru pretends not to care about. Polished, popular, socially magnetic. Meanwhile, the girls are adjusting. Margot doing what Margot does, staying sharp and quietly observant. Edith is Edith, which means she's already found the most dangerous corner to explore. Agnes has made a new friend. And the minions are not under witness protection. The minions are living their best lives completely unsupervised, which means things are about to go sideways in a very yellow, very chaotic direction. Here's where the film takes a sharp left turn. The AVL, in a moment of either genius or total desperation, decides that the minions need to be enhanced, upgraded, given abilities beyond their natural minionness.
We are looking for the strong, the mighty, the fearless.
Nope.
We need the best of the best.
Enter the Mega Minion experiment. A small group of minions. Each one gets a different power, super strength, stretchy limbs, elemental abilities. The results are exactly as chaotic as you're imagining. The Mega Minions are theoretically powerful. In practice, they spend most of their time destroying the lab, confusing each other, and accidentally helping in ways that somehow make everything worse before making it better. But here's the thing, they're still minions, and minions under pressure have a strange habit of coming through exactly when you least expect it. While Gru is trying to blend into suburban life and failing spectacularly, Maxime is busy. His girlfriend and partner in crime, Valentina, is every bit as ruthless as he is, stylish, calculating, and fully committed to their plan.
I love this evil plan.
Together, they're not just hunting Gru for revenge. They're after something specific, a weapon, something that, in the wrong hands, could turn one very angry villain into something genuinely unstoppable.
My latest creation. All I have to do is find that walking boiled potato and his baby is mine.
Maxime's signature is his cockroach obsession. He controls them. He communicates with them. He has, in the most disturbing creative choice of this franchise, merged aspects of his identity with them. When his plan kicks into gear, it's fast, it's coordinated. The attack isn't just physical, it's personal. Maxime knows exactly who Gru is and exactly which pressure points will make him break. He goes after the family. The witness protection cover doesn't last. The carefully constructed false identity begins to unravel at the edges.
You used to be a master villain. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna expose you, because you're gonna help me pull a heist.
Gru, stuck between playing Clark, the normal suburban dad, and being the highly trained AVL operative he actually is, starts making compromises. Small ones at first, then bigger ones. There is something almost poetic about the fact that the one person Gru cannot protect himself from is a baby who barely weighs 10 pounds. And then Maxime finds them.
Hello, Maxime. I think you and I might be looking for the same person, and I know exactly where he is.
Swift, overwhelming, and deeply personal, Maxime doesn't just want Gru captured or defeated, he wants Gru to feel what it's like to lose everything, the same way Maxime felt when Gru dismantled his villain career all those years ago. The AVL is scrambling. The Mega Minions, who were supposed to be the secret weapon, are still figuring out how their powers work. Gru is alone, outgunned, and facing a version of himself, a villain with nothing left to prove and everything to prove at the same time. This is the moment the film has been building toward, not just a physical confrontation but a philosophical one. Gru, the man who became good by choosing to love something bigger than himself, versus Maxime, the man who chose bitterness as his entire identity. Gru gets his opening. The fight that follows is pure, Despicable Me energy, physically creative, emotionally charged, and somehow both hilarious and genuinely tense. Maxime's cockroach abilities make him unpredictable, fast, and hard to pin down. Gru doesn't fight like a superhero. He fights like a man who has spent 30 years thinking 3 steps ahead. And then Gru Jr. does something unexpected. In the middle of everything, reaches out for his father. It doesn't save the day by itself, but it changes something in Gru. And in that moment, the math of the fight shifts. Maxime is defeated. The Mega Minions arrive. They arrive the way minions always arrive, loudly with side effects, causing as much confusion as assistance. But it's enough. The family is safe. Life returns. Not to normal, because with Gru, nothing is ever quite normal, but to something better than normal. The witness protection chapter closes. They go home. And Gru Jr. finally, fully and undeniably smiles at his father. Not a grimace, not gas, a real smile. Gru, the former greatest villain in the world, looks like he just won everything. He stole the moon once. He saved the world twice. But nothing, not a single heist, mission, or world-ending crisis ever came close to the moment his son decided he was worth smiling at. Gru didn't conquer villainy by becoming a hero. He conquered it by becoming a dad. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this recap, hit the like button and subscribe to Cineflix Recap, and drop a comment on which animation movie we should break down next.